the hell are you guys doing today? I'm Tristan from TEEKAY'S Automotive. I bought a few different items today. Mostly did buy a lot of icon sockets, all metric, all the chromes. We're going to test those out and see how those work out in the real world. I heard they were soft. My first impression of them, let's pull them out here. My first impression about these sockets, they look nice, I think. The fit, the finish, the quality, they're pretty decent looking sockets. I don't know if you can see there, with the camera focus in. The camera's kind of poop. But as you can see, they don't look bad. They look like they are pretty decent sockets, but I heard they're soft. We're going to see how they hold up. Now, this is the quarter drive set. Deeps. I bought every metric set of chrome sockets they had. Just because I want to try them all out. And I do like how they were cased. Let's take a look at one of those. They are in some beefy cases. I like the whole idea where they're going with professional tools to compete with Snap-on and Matco and other brands and such for the price. So we're going to see how they hold up. I did reorganize my whole toolbox, move some stuff around. Before the icon sockets, I had the Pittsburgh sockets. And I had these for about, I don't know, 3 years. I used them day in and day out, and they held up pretty well. I still like these. These were my go-to sockets. Got some more wearing on them, but they're holding up just fine. No, I have not broke one yet, to be surprised. And I also have their impact sockets. I do not have Icon's impact sockets yet. So in the future we are going to try those out. Now, a couple other things I got from Harbor Freight. I got the combustion leak detector. We're going to try that out. That's one item I got. The oxygen sensor set. I like the set. It comes with everything you need. Decent price. We're going to try those out. Compression tester kit. See how that works. Should work just fine. Nothing special. I think I paid $39.99, maybe less. Who knows? We're going to try that out. That's an item I got today. We got a wheel puller set. We're going to try that out from Harbor Freight. Got that. Most of it's Pittsburgh. Got this puller set too. Well, there goes all the boxes. Got this. This looks really nice quality. Very surprised. A lot better than the Pittsburgh version of them. Then I got this. Now, I was not too happy about what I seen when I first opened it. This picture looks like those are metal. They are not. They're plastic. Let's take a look at them. This is the only metal piece you get, and this, whatever you want to call this. This feels like metal, really cheap. I feel like if I hit this too hard, it would combust in my hand. But I'm not going to knock it until I try it. It was only like 15, 13 bucks. So we're going to try that out. But this, all the different sizes, they are plastic. every single one. I did not expect that, but maybe for the price I probably should have. So we're gonna check that out. First impression, blew me away that plastic. So not too happy on my first impression. So we're gonna try them out, and then I'll tell you how I feel about them. Now I did move a whole bunch of stuff around. Put some stuff in my old toolbox. Harbor Freight's doing a lot of cool things. I always loved Harbor Freight. The new Iconic lineup, I do like that. I did like the Pittsburgh lineup too. Some of their stuff. And we're gonna see how they hold up compared to the two, because the Iconic's a lot more money than the Pittsburgh, but they're supposed to compete with Snap-on. They keep talking about Snap-on, Matco, all this other stuff. We're gonna see how they work out. A couple other things I picked up. I picked up a wrench set that Freight picks, didn't get anything today in that drawer from Harbor Freight. This is like my electrical tester drawer, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. Nothing new in here neither. But most of this stuff's from Harbor Freight, but nothing I picked up today. Now, sockets. I picked up the whole lineup from Harbor Freight of Icon sockets. Let's see if we can get some better light down in here. Oh no. Alright. So, I got the half drive shorts, the half drive deeps, 3/8 deeps, the quarter drive deeps, and the shallows for both sets. Now, like I said, my first impression on them, they look like nice quality, and there's no skips. So I do like my first impression on these, but a lot of people are saying they are soft. So we're going to try them out and see what they look like in a month, and I'll do another review on my impression on these sockets. But as of right now, I like them. I like how they're in these blow molded cases for easy organization. But those are all the metrics. I didn't get any SAEs because I don't do a lot of SAE stuff. But I do have SAE sockets over here, which are Pittsburgh sockets. And I had these for about 3 years, and they lasted great. Especially these are the Pittsburgh Impact sockets, 19. Use this every day, habitually, and it's still working just fine. A little bit of wear, you expect it. It's an impact socket. Use it all the time. Got some of their swivels and some other impact stuff. All Pittsburgh sockets. The swivel set. All of these are Pittsburgh. Every single one over here. I got a set of Quins over here. I got some Blue Point E-Drive inverted Torx set there. Some biters. I got this actually on sale, which is the Pittsburgh Pro 25 or 18. I think it's 25-inch breaker bar. And I got it for $14.99 with the coupon. Can't beat that. So I picked it up. Now I do have some of the old metric sockets I was using every day from Pittsburgh. This is the 13 millimeter. You can see there's some wear. 3 years of wear. Now everyone says this is what the socket is going to look like of the Icon in a month. This is 3 years. So these held up, and they were cheaper, but they do skip sizes. But I like these sockets for the price. They're cheaper than the Icons, and I don't know if they're better quality or not, but so far this is 3 years and I haven't broke it. So I like them. Can't complain about them. This is a pile of duplicate sockets I had. So these are my old sockets going in my old toolbox that I'm going to put away for a little bit. Pro Works with a Craftsman bottom on it. It kind of looks identical. Almost looked like it was meant to fit there. And this is a Craftsman torque wrench. Digital. This thing is awesome. When I used to work at Monroe, I used it probably like 50 times a day at least. People coming in for retorques and tire rotations. You always got to torque the tires, so yeah, use it all the time. I just used the Icon trays that the sockets came in to put my extensions in. Tons and tons of extensions. I got the wobbles. I got the impacts, basically whatever. These are, I haven't got a set of the Icon ratchets, but I do like my Pittsburgh Pro flex head ratchets. We got all 3 of them, quarter drive, 3/8, and half drive. and I like them. Use them all the time. So I got some old ones, Craftsman, Stanley. I don't know what this one is. I think it's a Stanley too. I don't buy a lot of Snap-on or any name brand stuff because I just don't. I'm okay with what I got, and I haven't broke any of them yet, so I have no reason to go spend $300 or $400 on a ratchet when I can get this one for 14 bucks and it's working the same. It's a 72 tooth. That's not, the Icon ones are 92 or something like that, but this does me well. Haven't had no issues with it. I like them. I like the flex heads. I don't like, if I had a Snap-on one, great. I would probably like it too, but I'm not going to go out and spend $300 on a ratchet when I got that one for 14 bucks. This is that sealer kit. Thought these were metal. These are plastic. This is cheap metal. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to try it. But my first impression is it's cheap. Cheaply made. But the price was cheap, so I mean, it is what it is. These are my wrenches. Mostly all Pittsburgh. I use them all the time. Work just fine. More Pittsburgh. I did pick these ones up today, the S-shaped type. Think those will come in handy in a tight spot, so I picked the set up. This is going to be pickle forks and interior clip pullers and pry bars and pickle forks and stuff like that. Now this one, this is where I got all my stuff at today. The lighting is poor, I know. I'm new to doing YouTube channels, so I'm trying to learn and figure stuff out as I get there. So maybe my editing and stuff is not as great as other people's, but we're going to work on it. So I'm going to get better as I go. But we're going to talk about all the stuff I got here. I got a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight. So I got the Maddox. These cases are tough to open up. Brake caliber turn-in kit. I like this. This is really good quality metal, and I think this is a great tool. So we're going to put that to use. I think it would just be fine. I think it's a great buy. Next thing I bought today is a Pittsburgh pulley remover and installation set, as they say. This will work good on power steering pumps and stuff like that. So it should work great. We're going to try it out. It looks like good quality for the price. Now, I'm not going to pull that out because it's heavy, but it's the 4-piece jaw, 3-jaw puller set. Thought that would come in handy, so I got that. This is the oxygen sensor socket set. How to get that? Comes with the basic one you always see. I already had those, but I didn't have any of these, so I just wanted them. They look like great impact sockets, so I thought it was a great buy for the price. I love Harbor Freight. They have a lot of nice things. You gotta just buy things and try it and see what's good and what's not. I even got their air compressor. This is a must-have tool for me. This diagnose blown heads. I think it's a decent kit. I think it works great. So I don't know if it works great, but I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. It should work fine. So we're going to try that one out. I think it'll work just fine. I even got the fluid up there for it. I spent about, I think like $800 today on all this stuff. I'm going to do a tool haul from Harbor Freight every month and probably spend $500 a month there and see what we can get. And we'll go do reviews as we go and see how the tools hold up and last. This is a compression tester kit from there. Should work just fine. Not really much that can go wrong with the kit. I mean, it's just a compression tester, so I don't need, like I said, guys, you don't want to go out and spend $400 on a compression tester kit from Snap-on, because it does the exact same thing. Yes, it might look cooler. It might say Snap-on. It might have a little bit more fittings, but if you're just doing it, you're not going to use this every single day, and it's just a gauge, so it should just hold up fine. You got to put your money well spent, and I think this stuff is well spent. Bolt type wheel puller set. I think this will be, maybe the bolts ain't as good as the Matco set, the grade of bolts, but like I said, am I going to use this day in and day out? Probably not. Will I use this a few times here and there, maybe in a week? Yeah, probably. So, I mean, I think it was like $50. If something breaks, you can, if you bought the warranty, okay, but I didn't. If something breaks, I'll just go buy another set for $50. Now, if you had bought one off a tool truck, you'll spend like $300 on it, and then you gotta wait to get it warranted and stuff, when I can just go to the store and go get it. I got the tap and die set. Didn't buy that today. I already had it. I got a hyper tough hacksaw. This thing is the bee's knees. It gets it done. I will get the Milwaukee one, but I just picked this up for the price. I think it was like $30. Used it almost every day cutting exhaust, and it does what it's supposed to do. No problems at all. It's not battery power supported, but I have the battery powered Milwaukee one up here, which is just as good too. But it's name brand. I do like the Milwaukee stuff. I do spend the money on that. I already showed you that drawer. This is my hammer drawer. Pittsburgh and some other sledges. Stanley, another Pittsburgh. You gotta have some hammers to beat on things with. There's not much in this drawer yet, but I moved a lot of it. It's kind of dark down in there. I picked this up today too. It's a tie rod separator, or a ball joint separator. Thought it was pretty nifty how to pick it up instead of beating on it with a hammer or using an air hammer. I just break this out. Well, that would be the idea, so we'll try it out. C-clamp down in there. This toolbox just has all my old stuff in it. I'm not using that much. These are the boxes of the stuff I got. See? Compressed intensity kit. Pulley set. Another pulley set. That. Gotta do something with the boxes. I didn't talk to you guys about this. I did pick this up. I think this is a wonderful buy. But I didn't feel like pulling it out, but you get it. Inner tie rod removal set. So why spend the money on something name brand when you can get this, and it is actually nice quality. Big heavy steel pipe. Yeah, I mean, what more can you ask for? So that is my toolbox, and the tools are in it. Now, like I said, we're going to talk more into depth as the time goes on and progressive about these tools, and I'm going to let you know my thoughts on it. Oh, there's my little guy up there. Focus in. Boom. And as time goes on, we'll talk about it more, and since I'm new to doing this YouTube channel stuff, I'm going to progress in my video quality and how to do all this stuff, so I'm kind of new and figuring out as I go, so maybe the couple of first videos might not be as entertaining, but we're going to give you real life reviews and my thoughts and stuff on Harbor Freight tools mainly. That's what this channel is going to be about, and we're going to put in the work and see how they are. I am going to pick up probably next month the Daytona jack and see how that is, and we're going to go from there, so we'll figure it out. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm new to this. We're figuring out as we go. This last little segment is going to be about, what is this channel going to be about? It's going to be about tools, reviews, how-to videos, A lot of stuff I'm going to pick up from Harbor Freight we're going to talk about, because I do shop there a lot. I like the company and what they're doing, especially with this new Icon tool lineup. And that's basically what the video is going to be about. I'm trying to get better at my video quality and stuff like that, and how to edit. Doing this all off my cell phone, so when I do get a camera it might be better probably, so we'll go from there. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video content I have for today. We'll probably do a video probably once a week, and probably on my days off. And maybe you guys might learn something. Maybe you guys might want to see how this tool reacts, and if you're going to buy it or not buy it, and my opinions on it. And maybe we can help a couple people out. More welcome to comment below. So this is Tristan from TEEKAY'S Automotive, over and out.